Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Alright. Turn it down because that's loud AF. Hello, my name is William and welcome to a game called Serena. This is as a puzzle click sort of game, I'm not sure, but yeah, let's just do it. Ooh, that's fast. It just kind of started, so. Alright. I guess I'm him.
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember? This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
There's quite a bit of a dialogue to this. I did read that this was, it was more of an experience and less of a traditional game, I guess.
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Oh, okay, so I point and click everywhere I go.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed, of course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. Of course, we made love here, too.
Oh.
There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
That's a strange, factoid.
The most comfortable spot in the cabin.
Okay.
Well, along with the bed, of course.
Oh, look at this.
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
Okay. The unfortunate life of a chocobo sage. Huh? My bloody Sabbath, how I learned the devil's music. Jeez. Light and dark of the soul, English grammar for beginners. What? English grammar. So you want to be a purple tentacle. A night at the fairy grotto, behind the left-handed architect, the art of drowning. Cabus lesbianus macabre.
The smell of old books is intoxicating.
That is real.
What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
I don't know. James Kellogg, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Cereal spelled like the food. Dream of Snow, Corridor 9, Day Gone for Goals in 24 Hours. What? And crowdfunding, or How I Met some great people and went broke.
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights.
Me too.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
I wonder which are hers.
A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not.
Necronomicon, really?
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Go back. Okay, so click to go back. You don't leave the cabin.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship.
I'm so sorry. My mic was like way over there.
Of this cabin.
Oh God. What's that? What's this? So you probably couldn't hear anything I was saying, or could barely hear. Welcome to my channel. My name is William, and today I'm playing a game called Serena.
We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking.
Oops.
Truth be told, not all the cooking she did was a resounding success. We agreed to never attempt doing ravioli again.
I love ravioli.
You silly dolt. Here, give me that. Don't be such a child.
I think it dates from the colonial era. probably brought over by the Pilgrims. I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry.
Uh-huh.
It belongs in a museum. I have more pressing things on my mind right now than Culin. The stove looks like something from World War. Considering how basic and ancient the kitchen is, it's a wonder what we managed to do with it from time to time. Well, she mostly.
Feeling peckish, dear?
Peckish? What year is this?
The stove looks like something from World War. Considering how basic and ancient. An archaeologist could excavate the layers of food forever welded onto this and learn about the days when other beings ruled the earth. I think it dates from the colonial era.
Okay.
Probably brought over by the Pilgrims.
Excuse me. Like I said, this is a point and click, and you don't ever leave the I was about to say canyon, the cabin, I believe. So it's all kind of like information gathering. So buckle up and get ready to listen. That's a painting. Get away!
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right?
It looks like...
I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena. I can make out nothing through this window.
Why is Serena not inside the house? What is this? This is a kitchen sink? My kid's in the sink?
There was a time long ago that all this disrepair felt oddly homey. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill.
Okay.
The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
Jesus Christ, this dude is a pervert.
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come.
Come, love. Well.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes. It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise.
Oh. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here is our mount, a snow-white mare. Come oison to my garden fair in the land of youth, ply your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days, ours sun and sky and rainbow ways.
Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies.
Okay.
Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you. I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life.
Okay, from everything I've gathered and everything I know, oh, that's just it. You're stuck in this cabin and your wife is missing and you don't remember anything.
Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Let's go to the bed. Here's some more pervert stories.
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Okay.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet.
Like a body.
See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
No trap door under there, just more creaky floor. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
Okay.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
No!
No trap door under there,
Alright.
just more creaky floor.
Stop asking me to help do stuff all the time. God dang it. This is why our relationship is where it is.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to, every cabin needs one. It's a beautiful day. though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
Can't really see outside.
I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark.
Yeah.
The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only thing she threw. Not exactly perfect soundproofing. The sunlight can be confusing, oppressive, as if pregnant with some ill omen. Or is the stress finally catching up with me?
Everything is dirty and this place doesn't really look lived in. But you're still here and you don't know why. You don't know who your wife is. You just don't even remember her. So, we are dead.
The sunlight is so bright here.
Yeah.
In other the ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though. Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world
I guess, did they not have kids?
As long as we were together and happy.
What are those 3 little children?
The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
That's a nice purchase.
Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again. No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered.
5, 10, 15. Was it 6:15? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6:15.
The clock has always been rather autonomous.
Ooh.
No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
Oh! Okay. It's lesbian goats, myth or reality. Okay. I'm terrified of dolphins. This is in lingerie with Actually, she's not naked. That's fine. I thought you could see some. Anyways.
She was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into them too.
Oh boy.
That looks interesting. We can always try it.
I read it for the article, of course. Like that one by the guy. That one about the thing.
Sure, that sounds right.
I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods.
There's
something good left in this world. They still make covers like this. Erotic, not obscene. She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins?
She says she's terrified of dolphins. February 28th, volume 666. Yeah, I'm dead. I've died.
I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time.
Put the filth away.
It's some way through the woods.
I don't know. Oh, keep forgetting. I'm kind of afraid to click on the bed. Because it's just going to say something. That's where we did the doopity. The Humpty Hump. Where I broke a few bones, you know what I'm saying?
A large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
That's where I sat her on a china table. Where I made a fire in a treehouse.
We all have our skeletons in the closet. But
it's weird.
Not Serena. She was perfect.
Was?
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
Okay. If you say so.
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside. I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot.
I think I killed my wife.
A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others.
I'm pretty sure I killed my
I
wife.
say these things are alive. If they are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent, dark world. We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin.
Like my books.
Like my books. She's fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard.
Oh boy.
But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us.
Well, that's lucky. A religious person and a non-religious person in a relationship. That's like one person wanting kids and another one not wanting kids.
She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess.
Yeah. People rub off on each other. She was like, I'm going to think more analytically. You were like, I believe in ghosts.
Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible. I have no need for the words in there. I don't feel like being admonished by a deity right now. No, I don't want to read right now. A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some,
Interesting.
boring to others.
I find it interesting that they said, I don't want to be admonished by a deity right now. Why would you be admonished?
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
I definitely did something bad.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was.
Oh, Jesus.
Far out.
Can I skip this part?
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury. But without her, there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
Oh, boy.
I feel too... I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose.
I get that.
There are no monsters under the bed.
Okay.
I guess they're all in my head.
Sometimes I rhyme. All the time.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Ooh. True friends stand by each other through any adversity. Is that right? The chest, maybe?
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within?
Yes.
Or something else?
No.
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers.
Open it!
I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Open it.
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
Really?
We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked.
Okay, so I secretly bought a gun. I kept it in here. And one day we got so mad at each other. She was frickin' picking flowers and reading the Bible. And I was like, I'm tired of you reading Bibles and picking flowers and stuff. And I went and I got my rifle. And I hit her over the head with it.
We found this trunk at a flea market.
Oh,
We
my.
used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
I wanted to be on your side, guy, but you seem
I
like
could tell
a nut.
plenty of stories about this.
I
To be
don't care. I don't
honest,
care.
I'm
I don't
surprised
care.
it's
I don't
still
care.
The guy who snapped this, our host, my love.
My love.
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one, the guy who snapped this,
Okay.
our host that night,
What am I
used an actual film camera. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin.
What am I missing?
You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
See, either I haven't clicked on something or I didn't. I don't know if I have to.
I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now. All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used to it.
I
We
don't know.
liked
If,
it even.
I don't know if clicking through everything is what unlocks my memories and unlocks the story, or if I'm just missing something. So I'm gonna go through all the
I can
dialogue.
make out nothing through this window.
Okay.
There was a time long ago that
Alright,
all this
I'm done with that.
disrepair. This
Chair?
one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow
Never
never
got
got
around
around
to
to it. This used to be her favorite spot. She used to sit here, put her legs on the table, lean back, and just give me one of her smiles. Those effervescent, incandescent smiles.
That's some big words.
Once we dragged these chairs out to the lake and scrubbed off all the dust and grime of years. That was a long time ago. For all the charm of furniture like this, something about it reminds me of Ingmar Bergman. Sort of brooding.
Yes. Ingmar Bergman, the legend.
One of a matching pair. Obviously. There was a piece of gum stuck to the underside of this chair back when we bought this place. We just left it there.
Okay.
For all the charm of
Alright.
furniture like this,
Did I miss something about the
it
books?
reminds me of Ingmar
maybe?
Bergman. Sort of.
Oh! It's... Oh, I can look at each different shelf. Interesting. Go back. Start at the top. Alright. Nope. This is the first one I looked at, I guess. Here we go. Vanishing Town. Michael Art Hate. The things that keep us tired, common sense, and other lovely fairy tales. Nephilim, the greatest mystery of the antediluvian world. Volhall Strikes Back, the official hint book. Zombie space dinosaurs from the deep ate my family. The St. Christopher's School Lockdown. Blind Earth. Pet a Crouton. Pugs, not drugs. Searching for a Dynasty. Ode to a Kumquat. Encyclopedia Galactica. Dalmar Folklore. Horton hears some unpleasant truths about himself. Diary in America.
A lot of rarities, and they didn't lend out my neck. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Am I supposed to be looking for the Necronomicon? The Great Underground Empire History. One more key card, then I'll ask Susie out how Space Quest ruined my life. That's funny. Prominence, a science fiction adventure. Kevin McGrath. 1001 innovative uses for a piece of string. A crazy's guide to fortifying your liver. And That's Why I'm Single, a memoir. Kleptomania, big pockets and better grabs. Life and Death of a Kickstarter Addict. That Kickstarter again. The Power of Perseverance. Adventures of a Scary Bear. Storyteller. The Grasshopper Lies Heavy. And Collected Works.
A lot of rarities and special editions here.
Okay. Alright, so there's nothing especial about that. I think I looked through all that.
I better stay in case Serena comes back.
Okay.
There's always a chance she might return. There's nothing for me out there. This door has been creaking for years. One of the many things I promised I would fix. I have this gut feeling that I shouldn't leave just yet. There's nothing for me out there.
Alright. Just checking.
Our dining table.
No.
Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago.
Why?
It wasn't the only thing she threw.
This.
Not exactly perfect soundproofing.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
All the demons, huh?
I still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
Close. Alright. A watch. Money. I can't. Her comb.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays.
Oh, I see. I get it.
I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke?
Nah, brother, you did.
She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere. Nor some of her other personal items. It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket,
I got a
new
text.
enough to still have all its teeth.
I got a text message. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Okay. How about
Hers.
the...
I used it too, when shaving. There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors. So, this came in handy. Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story.
Who says this isn't a detective story? I'm detecting you might be a bad guy.
After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume. The last thing I need now
Why
is
does
to
the
see myself in the
nature
mirror.
stop?
I must look awful. There's dust on this, too. It's everywhere. After all these years,
Okay.
it permanently smells of her and her perfume.
Oh, here we go.
These keys are for the cabin and the car.
Gotcha.
If the keys are here, does she have her spare?
Snow hard hospital. Insane.
I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare? We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing.
Next to the thing.
No one comes here anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway.
A mark.
I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. I should get a new one. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the
Here.
thing. No one comes here anyway.
Oh, why put it upside down? I'm gonna try to read it. CCP Art Parson Hans Amunia Manacunia. What? That's not English. Ew, what's in that bottle? That doesn't look like pills. It looks like fingers.
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing.
Oh.
Doctor's orders. And Serena's. I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure.
Just a sec. Couple more seconds. Oh! Ah! Oh, so close! I'm almost done! Oh, there's a second! Alright, I'm done. Woo.
I'm only supposed to take these before meals. Not a big fan of them. They do tend to alleviate my headaches, though. Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure.
Beta blockers. Blocking my beta vibes. My beta male vibes.
Commune Evidence.
Ooh.
Serena's favorite perfume. I've always told Serena that she doesn't need to wear perfume. Her presence is magical enough already.
Y'all are too sweet. Ugh.
It smells so elegant. There's violet leaf and silk tree blossom, I think. This perfume is perfect for Serena. Why didn't I ever notice? We were happy for a long time. At least, I think we were. But as time passed, we fought about every little thing.
Here it comes.
Even this.
See? Yeah.
I keep looking at her things, remembering all the good and bad.
It happens sometimes, my friend. Relationships crumble.
Depends on how you look at it. Either a wonderful sensory stimulant and aphrodisiac, or a subtle weapon in the mating rituals of Homo sapiens. We were happy for a long time. At least,
Oops.
I think we were.
Who
But
thinks
as time
about perfume
passed,
like that?
we fought about every little thing, even this.
I feel like I'm supposed to keep going back to the picture. Cause I knew it. Oh. Is
My love. We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a the guy who snapped this? My love. How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much.
oh.
That ticking. It never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync. Again.
Hey, hand me the water glass, will you? No, wait. Let me just reach over.
No point in wiping this dust. What would it help? I used to stack books I was currently reading in here. Sometimes there were as many as 5.
You would reach all the way over across the bed to get you some water?
For some reason, I always slept on the side of the bed closer to the window. Never asked myself why. We weren't good at housekeeping, always focusing on other aspects of our life together. But the dust does stand out a lot more when Serena's suddenly not here. I'll dust it off some other time. For some reason, I always slept on. We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar. Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you and nature. Serena and I thought so too, once. That is, until the loneliness kicked in. Why did we choose this place? We were both so young and spontaneous. Why did we suddenly decide we should let our love wither away in a still life?
Oh. Okay, so apparently somebody's popping firecrackers in June. Interesting.
The sunlight can be confusing, oppressive,
Alright, yeah, I said that.
as if pregnant with some ill omen.
Oh, can I open this
Or
chest
is
now?
the stress finally catching up with me? Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust? I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid.
You do.
What once gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Okay, I already said that. Maybe I can open the armoire.
I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
Be honest. Does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
No woman says that.
How I miss her naked back when she was standing by this armoire. The perfect curve of her neck. Her firm bottom.
Oh my god. This dude is... The writing for this is... interesting.
I'm a casual dresser. No need to change clothes right now.
Okay.
Don't think Serena would approve of me making an even bigger mess of the clothes in here. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
Let's see. The clock again?
No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered.
I got another text. Give me a second. No. Goods, not hood. Jesus. No! Oh my god, this autocorrect is crazy. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing it, but a while back, frickin' Android did some some sort of update where I think they said something like they deleted the whole autocorrect database or something, and it has been terrible. Every time I say you, it says he or she. Every time I say he or she, it says you. Wow, you. I don't get it. This thing, I mean, like, gah.
The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many
keeps
times
going out of sync.
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us. I remember us washing it properly in the lake many summers ago.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
She already said it.
No trap door under there.
She did.
Just more creaky floor.
He did.
All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling, or simply looking in each other's eyes. Will we have them again someday?
Probably not.
This table has seen many happy times. The meals we shared, or when we just used to stay up late with a bottle of wine and talk. Oh, how we talked.
That's either bullets or firecrackers. I believe it's firecrackers.
I sure hope she comes back soon. We can sit down and discuss our problems, like we always did. We could always work things out. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece. It's different.
She looks angry.
But that just... It can't be different.
And I hope these aren't based off of actual people, because this is not a flattering photo of this lady.
Am I going mad? Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night? We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin.
Get up.
You could tell from its appearance. Someone said, work and love are the only things that ever really happened to us. Was it Freud or Marilyn Monroe?
Marilyn Monroe? Maybe.
Did I let my work destroy my love? Writing was so all-consuming for me, yet I made so little headway in all this time.
Oh, I feel you, brother.
I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake, or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away. Some of these started to mildew long ago. Nothing gold can stay. Frost. All those words, those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them.
Kicking up now.
Now all of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Starting to remember.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Ah!
I hate her so much.
Oh wow, this is changing up a little bit.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Serena?
It's like looking into my own soul right now. Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination.
I feel like I received reflection of inside the cabin, or just white.
It's like the whole world is against me. Even my mind is playing tricks on me. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Oh, I see. That's it. Oh! Oh, changeable man! Insolent wretch! Who is it that made the first overtures? Named love unending as time endures. Even as we rode across my father's realm, the mystic sea banished the poet's helm. Banished? Know this, scribe it in the final sketch. Spell thy love without fault to the fey, or end thy life with feet of mortal clay.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Monanon.
Monanon?
What was it? Makler?
I thought they said man. The first.
Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Monanon, was of an elder race even more ancient than the J.O.A.T.
Jadon. Well, he's saying this in a way I would not expect.
I torture myself trying to remember.
Because I must know.
Sit down. We need to talk.
Oh.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
Girl?
I'm too upset to even think straight.
I can't even think straight.
She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that? I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot.
How so, my guy?
I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
What do you got to say about the chair? Interesting.
I feel like
that's blood.
throwing this chair through the window. But that would just make me even angrier.
That's blood, right?
Her favorite chair, huh? I should just... It's wobbly and off balance, just like she was. Especially that night.
Oh.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Oh, I didn't know I could just move around, but... Just a second. Sounds like somebody's trying to break into my house. Not really, but I'm going to check just in case.
Now I remember. It was me all the time.
False alarm, I'm crazy.
I lost her, and it's all my fault.
It was me all the time. I lost her and it's all my fault. Oh. So he says stuff when you,
All the real color faded from it long ago.
even when you're just standing there.
It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it.
Okay.
I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? Why torture myself trying to remember?
Wow, they really...
The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry, even.
Did she cheat on you?
Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. I'm too upset to even think straight.
All right, brother. So every time the bell tolls, something has changed. I'm assuming.
How could I have been so blind? Her vanity. Always fixing her hair before bed. Doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care.
Be some frump. All frumpy and frumping it up everywhere she goes. Just straight up frumpalicious.
All she cared about was herself all along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine?
Ladies.
I hate her so much. I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me. She never descended to criticizing my looks, though. Even when we fought, even when my hairline started going. But was a sore point for me.
Sorry. This, even when my hairline started going, even when I got fat, even when my toes started stinking, even when my teeth started to yellow, like, dang, dude, you was really letting yourself go.
My thoughts are all over the place. Get it together, damn it.
Language.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship,
I'm looking at
they're
the
all
keys.
lies.
They're all lies.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike. And then you toppled us on.
Sorry, I wanted to see if the note changed. That would be interesting, right? Like, you.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
Oh boy.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless she was the one who left. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Ooh, perfume.
She once told me how I supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural? How was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again.
Interesting.
The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies, so much deceit. She probably left it here just to spite me. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Check the bed.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
Language.
When did the place get so out of hand? I hate dust, and so did she, but here's a whole freaking cake of it. If I kicked the nightstand, the dust would billow up and swallow me like a desert storm. I'm too upset to even think straight.
We'll check out the nudie mag again.
I couldn't care less about the damn thing now.
Oh.
Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Wow, two can play at that game.
What does that mean?
Serena thought she was so special, always trying to make our sex life edgy and exciting. Now I can see she was just afraid of admitting how bland and boring she really was.
I'm starting to think this game is an expression of the writers or the game maker, whatever, producer, a relationship he had, and he putting some real stuff in here because it seems too real.
I hate her so much.
I'm like, dang, dude, you got some litter issues. Oh, I can, it's all just clothes. Okay.
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them.
Disease-ridden.
Everything she wore, just to lure me in. Not even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me? All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship.
Oh, they gonna say some.
It's just a book.
Oh boy.
What good will reading a fairy tale do me? God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now?
Dang, bro.
I couldn't care less about this damn stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things.
Dang, brother.
It was she who didn't deserve me. I wouldn't waste my intellect on this sublunary distraction. She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for me. Why torture myself trying to remember?
So I'm getting about 3 per
Finally
item.
sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand.
My hand!
We don't have any more light bulbs.
Oh.
I'm sick of this thing anyway. We're chipping away at what little money we have because of a piece of junk.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
Dang, a light bulb for a lamp was too expensive? Are these pictures changing at all? Or for paint, whatever these are?
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
Oh boy.
I hate her so much.
I forgot about this.
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter?
No.
Will you just listen to me for once?
No.
God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
This is making me uncomfortable.
All of this... These... pathetic... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
She threw an iron skillet. Jesus Christ.
Here's your stupid omelet.
Oh, God, girl. Lord have mercy.
Heavy damn thing. Cast iron.
Give me the omelet, not the skillet.
I'm too upset to even think straight. I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves.
This is actually really interesting seeing like the downfall of a relationship because, you know, I'm no expert or nothing like that, but that honeymoon phase stuff is real. Like everything about the person is cool and, you know, you really like each other and stuff like that. But there comes a point to where you start to realize there's a lot of things about other people that irritate you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you get irritated by your brothers, sisters, family members of any sort. So why wouldn't you get irritated by, you know, your significant other, somebody you spend a lot of time with? And a lot of people have a tough time being honest with each other because it's apparently not easy to be honest.
My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. William Blake.
I cannot stand poetry.
Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance.
Dang.
I hate her so much.
Ding, 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 ding.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Still the same. What did I not look at? Did this change again? Nope. This? Oh, oh.
Her jewelry box. What is it doing here?
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation. Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was.
Oh.
Do you realize all the pain you've caused me?
Oh.
They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story.
Huh?
I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence.
Ooh.
You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books.
Ugh.
You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can. and something's got to give.
God!
S.
Dang, that was brutal. Good Lord. Oh, my God. Ow. Felt it. Oh.
I sit here on the tree.
No, I can't hear that again. That's
Just a bunch of schmaltzy junk.
schmaltzy. So I'm Jewish.
A shrine to naivety. I don't see anything else of value.
Is that chicken bone?
I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength.
The venom inside me.
I torture myself. I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much.
Sorry, I was trying to back out. The venom inside me. Did that change? Nope. It's so quiet.
All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
I can open this now.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Oh,
I
bit.
torture myself trying to remember.
What else is there? Oh! I had the box. I forgot. So I had to sit at the table and open it.
Her
Okay.
wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No,
Was that loud?
it can't be true.
You scratching my chin?
No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare.
Do what?
I hate her so much.
I didn't do it. I didn't wake up from this nightmare. I hate her so much.
I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. they're
Oh,
all
dude, I
lies.
thought that was her sitting right there, and I almost screamed like a little girl. Like a wee little girl.
Truth is, I could have used this spice to get some of her abominations down my throat.
Oh.
She never had any sense for balancing a meal. It was either spicy hot or cringeworthy bland. I was used to much better fare before my family fell on hard times. Almost empty. So typical of you, Serena. Not one limit.
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
Jeez.
She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited.
That's a thought best not had.
If she were here, I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right, just like she's rubbed salt into mine. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself? I'm too upset to even... I hate her so... All of this... I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
What else is there? Maybe I can open the Amor now. That's the only thing I haven't really been able to look at. What in the... What is this? Oh, God!
We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Don't worry. It's all covered. We spent much time here.
You think they would buy it after all this time?
Fire will do it.
It's been months since you... Fine. Give me the kerosene.
My God. What is this?
Wait, is that the...
It can't...
Eva?
It isn't.
Oh.
How did it happen?
I didn't think that was actually going to show a body.
I can't remember.
We had a plan. I took measures...
It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered.
Don't worry.
A body takes at least weeks to... How long has it been?
Fire will do it.
I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage?
Nah.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
You did it, bro. Don't like that. Ugh. Wow. I thought they were more going to allude to this. I think they were actually going to show the body.
Please, let me wake up. Let it be a dream.
Nah, bruh.
In that sleep of death, what dreams may come.
You done
I
forked
can't
up.
bring myself to close my eyes. I know I'll see her. What have I done?
It's called murder.
We used to have some sleeping pills here. They're gone. Oh, I'd give anything for a bottle of scotch.
Thought I heard something moving.
Things wrong. Different.
Huh?
I should electrocute myself with that lamp.
You don't have a shower.
What happened? I remember none of it. Nothing.
The finger is starting to kind of wig
I
out a little bit.
remember stumbling on this more than once, but she always insisted it be kept here. She did it on purpose.
Oh boy.
This rug. I could wrap the body in it. No, I can't. I can't even think about this. It's grotesque.
Oh, the clock stopped.
Red like blood. Yellow like dead eyes.
Yep. Sounds about right.
The sun is a silent death for some. Dehydration. Delirium.
Oh, Jesus.
If I smashed the window, I could just slit my wrists with the shards. Bashing my head through might cut a carotid artery, even quicker than the wrists.
Okay.
Isn't time supposed to heal all wounds? I've really gone insane this time, haven't I? I could swear time is standing still. How long must I suffer? I feel sick. Flesh. Temptations. Oh no, I couldn't. Not after. I didn't touch her. I could have, but no, I did not.
All right.
Dust. Only dust. Will I see another dawn after? I'd do anything to forget, to be able to focus on something. Just
Dearest,
read again.
how do I say...
Anything other than... Dear God.
Murder.
When was the last time she brushed her hair? Did I brush her hair? They say hair is just dead cells anyway. The more hair you have, the more strands of dead cells sprouting from your scalp. Shattering it would get me some sharp shards. If only I could see her whole... I can't touch it. It was hers. What did I do to my love?
I think you murdered her.
What's happening to me? Is this real or some kind of drug-fueled nightmare? Wish I could overdose myself with this. Nah, an easy way out is never the best one. My head is pounding. Is it the pills I never took? Is this my punishment? It smells sour and musty. Like decay. Evidence. Shit. Evidence.
Why'd you say it like that?
Can't run from this.
Evidence.
I didn't deserve her. Whatever happens to me, I will deserve it. She's not coming back. She never left. I've been running from a lot, but I can't run away from this. I must be in shock. It still hasn't sunk in emotionally what I must have done. What else would explain it?
Has this changed at all? Oh, with a twist of wind.
With a twist of wind, Oisin fell hard on
Oisin.
his homeland ground. You and me both, my warrior poet. You and me both.
Watched his mount flee, looked up and found a silent banshee, crone of silver hair. How came I here? Stranger as All on times tacking beer, though art old, but recall to me a bard I knew in youth. Now make way man's husk. I go by my past paste in the crimson dusk. Jesus Christ. Alright. Ooh!
My face. What's happened to my face?
Yeah.
Is this my punishment?
Ugh.
It's like looking into a mirror. I've just been slowly rotting inside all along.
Ugh.
Until
No jump scares.
I took her life. I am a demon. A destroyer. Impure. Dead, worm-eaten wood. The many times we sat here. So many. To think there would ever be a last time.
Why did you keep a ring?
I must have taken her ring off when... Why is it in this chest? Was it guilt? Disgust? Denial? In sickness and in health. Until death do us part. Why did she have to be like that? Why did she always toy with my feelings? What have I done to you, my Serena? I can't think about this. I feel faint. Have to breathe normally.
Oh boy.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self.
What?
We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Oh,
Don't
she
worry.
killed me!
It's all covered. He spent much time here.
She killed me!
Fine, give me the kerosene.
That's why I can't leave. Oh my god.
Oh shit! We forgot your... Fuck!
Ugh.
It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please.
Oh. Oh. Oh, what a good subversion. She killed me! She cheated on me and killed me! Holy crap! WTF. Scott Murphy! Oh boy. This is gonna... Whoops! Uh-oh. Well, I accidentally clicked out of the game, so... Oh god, I hope that didn't mess up my recording. Oh no. Oh no! 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 Oh, it's alright. Thank you for watching, and to the next video. Bye. Serena.